Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Gordon Guitar and to a legendary song from Akon called Locked Up. So this one is an old goodie and pretty fun to play as well, and pretty easy also. Only two different chords that goes back and forth like this, and we'll look at certain notes and melodies to pick up here. So yeah, let's start right away with this one. We need to set our capo on the 3rd fret to have the easiest scenario possible here for the two chords. So we'll start to go over the two chords first, and then we'll look at the melodies, one for the verses and one for the choruses. So first, the chords will be E minor and A minor. So E minor is first, like this. So that is open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and open E. That's the E minor, and the A minor, like this. So open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. All right. So we have first this melody that goes in the verses. Okay, it goes like this. That is one round. All right. So it builds on the chords E minor, E minor, A minor, E minor. So that's the order, you can say, the chord progression for the chords: E minor, E minor, A minor, E minor. When we have this notes we want to emphasize here, or the melody, it goes like this if you just play it clean. That is one round. All right. So I'm thinking we need to look at just these notes first for you to really get the idea of what we're aiming for when we're playing the strumming pattern later. So first, let's go over the chords and the notes belonging to them. So it starts with this part, and that covers the first two E minors, okay? Because the chord progression was E minor, then A minor, E minor. So these first three notes is the first two chords, E minor, E minor. So you play it on the open E string, then the second D string, and then third B string. So, all right, and then we have a break, and then comes the next part, builds on the A minor, E minor, and goes like this. And that is first on B, that belongs to A minor, then second on D, and then you go to the open B, ending with the E minor chord. So just clean notes will be on break, and then on break, and it goes like this, round and round. Now that is pretty much what is going on in the song, plus a beat, but we will add chords to this because we're gonna give it more life, more flesh to it, so to speak. So we build it around chords, and that is where the E minor, E minor, A minor, E minor comes in. All right, so what we're aiming for now when we're finished with this one will be this sound. So it was 2 rounds. So what you do there, you're gonna hold the E minor first, and since the first 3 notes was just E minor, so you're gonna keep this chord through this first parts, the first 3 notes. So you're gonna play like 1 down and really incorporate this open E string, because these notes we just looked at are the notes you want to emphasize. So really go down to this open E, okay? And then you're gonna play 1 on the bass, and that means we wanna hit this 2nd fret D string. The thing is here that this 2nd fret D string, that is actually the E note, okay? So when you play the bass from the chords, the bass strings, the E, A, and D string, you actually are playing a downstroke from the E. So you can't go wrong with hitting this 2nd fret D string. You think maybe, oh, how am I gonna hit this certain note here? You don't have to, you just play 1 down on the bass strings, and that will automatically be an E, okay? And that is what we're aiming for. So if you're not playing this 2nd fret D string, and that prominent, doesn't matter, as long as you play this E chord bass strings from it, E, A, and D string, then you're playing kind of an E. Sorry. So that is how you're gonna get this sound. So again, this is the first one I emphasize, and then you're gonna play 1 down on the bass strings, and you're gonna end with the 3rd fret B string. So you just add your little pinky. That is what I'm using for this 3rd fret B string. And when you do this downstroke, try to stop at the B string, because that is really a kind of a rule. The string you're stopping, the last string you're playing, that is usually the string that will be emphasized, okay? So try to stop and play at the string you want to emphasize a certain notes, in this case the B string with the 3rd fret there. So again, the first part was down, include this open E, then 1 down on bass, and then add the 3rd fret B string. Okay, so there you have the notes that you want to emphasize. So slowly. And then it was a pause there before we go to the next part. During this pause, you're gonna play down, clap, down. Okay, so it will be okay, and the downs here don't go to all the way down here, because then you will hit certain strings, the open strings down here, and it will be blurry because perhaps it will be emphasized different notes here. So just go with the kind of down on the bass strings, okay? So the E, A, perhaps even the D. Don't go further down, okay? So stay with the bass strings when you're playing the different downs, when you're not emphasizing the certain notes, okay? So what we covered here was, sorry. And then comes the A minor, E minor part, the second part. Now we are going down to this A minor chord, and we want to emphasize the 1st fret B string, this one. So you do a down stroke and try to stop at that string, include the B string, but stop there, like this. And then you go back to this 2nd fret D string, and remember, we played before, so just play a little bit on the bass strings and try to incorporate the 2nd fret D string, all right? So from the A minor, the 1st fret B string, and then 1 down on bass, and then you want to emphasize the open B string, so you do that with your E minor. Alright, so play downstroke with the E minor and try to stop at the open B string. So the second part was you shift to A minor, play 1 downstroke and stop at the 1st fret B string, then 1 down on bass, then shift to E minor and stop at the open B string, and then you end with the same kind of pause play there, down, clap, down, and the downs here only on the bass strings. So the second part was. All right. So there we have kind of the main melody, and it's played during the verses. I'm gonna take you through this slowly one time and then speed up to standard tempo. So let's go. And standard. And so on. All right, so cool. Now we have just the melody for the choruses, and that is pretty much like this. And so on. All right, so the chord progression here will be E minor to A minor, A minor to E minor, and that is one round. And this one is a little bit easier. You're just gonna kind of go with down, clap, down, clap, down, clap, down, clap. So 4 times down, clap, and that will be one round. Okay, so you're gonna play E minor, clap. Then you shift to A minor, clap. Then again, A minor, clap, and go back to E minor, and clap. And the notes you want to emphasize here are these. That is the melody. So that means the best way of playing these chords, they're all on the B string, these notes. So it will be on the first E minor. You want to emphasize the open B string. Then shift to A minor. Here you want to emphasize the first fret B string. And then you're staying at the A minor, and do that one more time. Still the same note you want to emphasize, first fret B string. And then you go back to the final E minor and play it with an open B string. So your downstroke, try to stop them at the B string, all right? So, clap, clap. So that is how it goes. Yeah, so that pretty much covers Akon's Locked Up. A great song to know how to play. Many people recognize this song, and you can flash with some very easy basic strumming pattern and easy notes to put into a strumming. So good luck with this one, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and play tuned.